Nina
and Ashley back with the bullshit.
and this is the Young and Getting It podcast.
Episode 48.
Yeah, sure is episode 48. You guys were almost at a half
about
century.
To be deep in the game.
Okay, it's about to be for real, for real. Just so you guys know, you can find us on iTunes / Apple Podcasts. Just search Young and Getting It podcast. There's no G at the end of getting. Just search it like that because we're millennials. You know, you don't need to be all proper and shit. Young and Getting It podcast. Please subscribe on there and rate and review. We're also on soundcloud.com/YAGIP. Please follow us on there and comment. And I did see comments today on there. So we'll respond to you. We haven't yet, but we will.
On where?
On SoundCloud.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, it was about the scary shit I told you about last time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were like, what the fuck? Yes. What the fuck? Oh my God. Can I add to that story really quick? Because my friend just told me more about that creepy story. Okay, last week, guys, I was telling Ashley about how I have a friend who actually was in an unlucky situation where a bitch was actually doing, she was actually doing voodoo on him, which is really fucked up. And I Googled it, and it's like a very normal, like it's been going on for a long time type of thing. Even when I told a different friend about it, she was like, oh yeah, my uncle, his wife did that to him too. So my friend added to the story because I was just joking him about it. And he was like, and you know what's really fucked up, Nina? And I was like, what? He was like, everything she cooked for me was red. He said all she would cook for him was sloppy joes and spaghetti with the marinara mixed in and something else that I'm forgetting what it was, but it was also a red dish. He said everything she cooked was red. And I was like, that's fucking nasty. That also is what helped give it away to him, that something was going on, that everything she cooked for him was red. And then I said, but you would go back, you would leave the state and go back to visit your mom. Like, and you know, you weren't around her. How were you still under the trance? He was like, when I would be gone for more than 2 weeks, she would come to my house and visit me and cook for me.
How did she have money for that?
She probably don't. She probably didn't give a fuck about her own child.
I just want to know.
You know how bitches be, like, in all honesty, you know how women be so desperate for the relationships. They fuck
around and don't give a fuck about their kids.
They don't care.
Yeah.
And I was like so that money should be probably going to your son or going to his college fund. But you're driving to another state just to make sure. You know what she would do? She would go to his mama's house and on his mama's stove cook him sloppy joes and spaghetti and the other dish that I'm forgetting.
Bitch, you can't cook nothing else.
And he didn't. Well, you know, sloppy joes are fire. Sloppy joes are really good.
I honestly don't even like them.
Oh, I love it. Well, it's like most of America, you guys understand. Yeah. Sloppy joes are very delicious. So it's like I wouldn't think twice about it. Spaghetti, I wouldn't think twice about spaghetti either.
Those I love spaghetti.
Those are two dishes that are just like always fucking good. Like always good. And so I just thought that was really creepy that happened, and God bless that child's soul because
Jesus, I feel bad for the baby.
That is so scary. I didn't even finish all the stuff that I was talking about. I just had to jump in and say that. Okay, so we're at Apple, iTunes, SoundCloud, YouTube, Young and Getting It podcast, no G at the end of it. And we're also on GooglePlay, Stitcher, and Pocket Casts.
And we are also on Twitter and Instagram at YAGI_podcast. We have our website, www.weareyagip.com. And then we have 2 forms of communication outside of our social medias at ashleyandninapod@gmail.com. And then we also have our Google Voice number 323-486-3811. I am finally to the point where I can remember it. And of course I have failed y'all again this week because I ain't checked that bitch. Like honestly, I have had a headache every day this week because last week I was on call and I worked 4 days and then I had to work Saturday. Then Sunday I did homework all week, so I just had a headache. I've been looking at too many computer screens. Like my eyes are like, bitch, fuck you. We ain't doing this no more.
And before we started taping, I showed Ashley Money Mayweather's daughter, who she goes by Money Yaya.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, and she is, I don't know how old she is. She can't be more than 15 years old, but because she has a baby's voice. But she basically came out with a music video, dropped it on World Star because that's what everyone does to get their fame, and just shitted on everyone with her Patek on her wrist. And this is like $100,000 watch, you know, like that we remember he posted it on his page, like
shit's icy.
Well, all her shit, holding money around 2 Rolls Royces, like just, you know, just flexing on people and shitting on everybody. And that's the culture we're in. Have you noticed that the culture is like now to become a rapper, you just need to be pretty? With followers
for women, and then for like dudes, I guess you just gotta have money, but it's always been that case.
Yeah,
it's just like you gotta be money, and then like for the white rappers, Mexican, Hispanic ones, whatever them niggas is, they just have to have tattoos on their face, a grill, say something ignorant, and then their songs just don't make sense. The beat's just clean. Like, yeah, that's literally
you have to be great at picking.
But yeah, all these like female rappers that are coming out, they're cute as fuck. Like, all of them are cute. Like, Asian cute. Doll is fucking cute. What's that other one? Sweet, I love her. That is my baby. What is her name? She's like, it's not something Puerto Rican princess. It's along those lines. Cuban doll. Yeah, she's cute.
But Sweetie embarrassed herself because she went on fucking. I mean, she didn't literally embarrass herself to where it was like in the moment, but it was like she went on some radio show. I think it was Ebro's radio show. And she rapped, and
it wasn't good.
It wasn't good.
I mean, but not every rapper is a freestyler. I feel like
she wasn't freestyling. That shit was very much just her being like, "Hey, I have bars here for me to rap to." It was trash. But that's the thing, is these people are trash. I could tell by
can't cape for that.
When she came out with Icy, I liked it because the song is tight. But I knew she was trash.
Nah, because her EP, I listened to it and like, I don't like all of it.
Yeah.
Like, there's this one song, I think it's called probably like Icy something, because that's her shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, I want this on this on this on this on this. And I'm like, girl, that's not it. Like, you need to, don't do that.
Ooh,
don't do it.
She's really into her looks.
Yeah.
And I mean, she's dating Quavo, so she's about to get cheated on.
Wait, what?
Yeah, she's about to get cheated on.
Why? Just get a normal nigga.
Because they made the song, Look at Me. That song's trash too. That Working Me song. I couldn't even listen to the whole thing. I was like, this is the most garbage song. Quavo's legs is too skinny.
He's too skinny.
He's good at sports too. So I'm like, nigga, can you just eat more?
He good at sports. He knows how to cut hair.
Why is it niggas?
What does this nigga not know how to do?
The nigga like what? And he can make songs. Like, I just watched a video of him on Wild 'N Out, and they did a song. He was like, and I was like, why does this sound good?
Right?
Like, what's wrong with you?
You ain't even saying nothing.
Yeah, Quavo's just talented, but I just really I feel like niggas who smoke a lot always be skinny.
Yeah,
it's like there's a few that are fat, but they've been fat. Yeah, it's like, but the niggas who smoke,
because Snoop ain't never gained no weight. Wiz Khalifa, he just had to go get buff, but he was eating like an abundance of calories.
He said he was eating 3,000 or 4,000 calories a day.
A ridiculous amount.
I remember him saying the number, and I was like, I was just like, I fucking wish.
Yeah,
like,
no, you would like be ready to throw up.
Oh my god, that's a lot. It was like I remember it was like 4,000.
It's like what The Rock be doing when he has his cheat days, and he'd be like, yeah, the sushi train coming in, and he has like fucking 5 plates of sushi.
Oh my god, if I could just get buff off of eating a shit ton of sushi. But you have to be those type of niggas though, like either extremely skinny and you can't gain weight, or extremely buff and your muscles require a certain amount, or they will start to degrade,
to deflate on your ass.
You will start to shrink.
Okay, so I was supposed to show you this bitch got a whole new fucking face. Who is that? That's the old Kim.
Is this the recent picture?
Yes, bitch.
What?
My sister was like, who is this?
She must be on the new season of Botched.
Somebody was like, shout out to Lil Kim's new surgeon. So I showed Nina this picture of Lil Kim. Like,
wow.
My sister sent it to me, but like,
that makes me happy.
This bitch looked like the old Kim. So we were joking around. I was like, ooh, what's her number? Like, how old is she? Like, she got a man? Like,
yeah.
This bitch look good.
She looks great. Cause that's okay. And that's the thing about Lil Kim. Whenever I saw her, and then whenever I saw that picture of her with her legs spread, I would get so sad because I was like, damn, she was so pretty.
And now she literally looks like the old her.
That's why when you showed me the picture, like, my reaction was just a smile. I was like, damn, she look good.
She looks warm as fuck.
She looks fucking amazing. Also, just a shout out to the weather changing. I have nothing to say about it. Literally.
I mean, Nina knows I despise this time of year because I go to work and it's dark, and I get off work and it's dark, and then I'm cold all day at work, and I get out of work and it's cold. But that's what heaters are for.
Right. And I'm just ready to not be in heat and the sun burning my skin off. For all the people who don't live in California, or I mean, people in Arizona and stuff are going through worse. But yeah.
Oh yeah, they're getting fucking flooded and shit.
Oh.
Aren't they? There was like a thunderstorm or something like last week. They're like a really bad thunderstorm.
Yeah, because their humidity is like, it's so dry out there that when their humidity builds up, it's like a fucking immediately a storm. Like, California's like in the middle, so we just rain and just like we're by the ocean and stuff. But out there, it's like fucking lightning striking people as soon as like the humidity hits 100%.
If you get struck by lightning, you're one unlucky son of a bitch.
You know, Amber Rock was, Amber Rock?
Who's
The
that?
Rock?
Who's that?
The
bitch?
Rock and Amber? That would be an ugly mix. Amber Rose was at her slut walk this past weekend with a new nigga, and she just posted a new nigga on her.
I mean, she's at the slut walk. What do you expect?
But it's like, I hope you're not letting all these niggas hit.
Why not?
I mean, I know they're cute.
Why not?
But I can't even give you a reason why not.
Exactly. So she
But
just don't
damn.
get that dick, sis.
These niggas. But it's the thing that sucks is like, if she's really that bitch who's like that, it's like the niggas are gonna start fucking with you just because they know they can smash.
Yeah, I mean that's what niggas is doing with Blac Chyna. She got a new nigga on Snap grabbing her ass every fucking week.
She getting paid for all these.
Exactly.
Niggas. I have no doubt.
Amber Rose probably is too.
She's
so
probably getting
why
paid.
the fuck
Yeah.
not? Like,
because I'm like, somebody's paying you for this ugly nigga who no one knows who he is. I'm like, he just has money, and he wants to get his fame up and
money has no face on it.
And it's like, and you know, niggas like that, they're like, oh well, if I date her, I pay her to date her. All these other
will want to date me because they'll think I'm important.
Right?
Not the case.
Sad.
Did you see how people like reacted to Karrueche portraying? Well, she dressed up as Tiana from Princess and the Frog for like. Okay, so there was a release of
oh, she looks cute there,
right? So there was a release of a it was ColourPop and Disney collection, and they were doing like I think like perfumes or some shit or whatever. That's not even the main point.
People are mad because she wasn't a chocolate skin girl.
Yep. They said she should have been Mulan. Nigga, where? Why would she be Mulan?
It's like, I get it, but honestly,
at the same time, like at least I'm like, at least she was black, because we know how they like to do.
These people on the internet are fucking trolls. Like, I have a strong feeling that a lot of these people aren't even real anymore, or a lot of these feelings people have aren't even real anymore, but they know that they have power now. Yeah, these people know they have power because they affect elections. They affect real things are really happening because of the way people are. These bots or these lonely people in their house. Like, this is, and these are people who used to, like, if the social media didn't exist, they would not have had a voice otherwise. No one would have ever known who they were, anything like that.
Exactly.
So it's like these people who are nobodies, like the nobodies, they have become something. Like, they are something now.
Let me read to you what some of these people said.
Cute.
I didn't see a problem with it, but I'm also light skinned, so I can't say anything. So some people were saying you should have been Mulan, not the only dark skinned princess in Disney, and downplay our chocolate melanin. Biracial means you're half and half, not a full black woman like Princess Tiana.
Damn, that's racist.
Foul. Because I'm pretty sure like she identifies as both, and it's like just because she
identifies as she definitely, because there's no doubt that Karrueche identifies as black, but I'm assuming she probably does identify with her other half, but she definitely thinks she's a black girl. That's so crazy. That sounds racist what that person said. These people are fucking miserable.
There was one, this person, she looks light skinned, so I don't even know why she's talking. Me being a young black girl, I feel like this is uncool, for the fact being that this is being to promote a collection. The Disney princess means so much, not only to just black women, but specifically dark-skinned girls / women, to see a character that looks like us. For you to be a face in promoting a collection the girls are going to see, no. I really love you, Karrueche, but nah, sis. And I'm just like, y'all, like,
y'all gonna turn on your own people.
Yeah. I think somebody said this on this post, but of course, like,
people turn on their own people. I don't even believe these motherfuckers anymore. It just sucks because they do have power. That's the only problem. Yeah. They do have power.
It's like, partially, I guess I can see why people are mad, is because she's not brown enough. But then on the same hand, it's like, she's still black though.
I see both sides.
Yeah. It's like, I get it. Like, she could have been a dark-skinned girl. Like, I guess you like put like fucking Lupita, but then somebody still would have been mad about that.
Like, what you trying to, why she's so dark?
Tiana wasn't that
Tiana
dark.
was brown. She wasn't black. Like, if they had Ducky, that skinny black.
Yeah.
She wasn't that dark. What are you guys trying to say, that every black girl is dark like that?
And it's just like, they're acting like she did a whole fucking movie.
Right.
And was Tiana. And it's like, y'all, she took a photo and dressed up as her to promote a collection. Like,
right.
In the movie,
promote a collection.
In the movie, Tiana's still going to be brown skin. The dolls is still going to be brown skin.
Even the 3D one they made, they changed her back to a dark skin girl because people saw a commercial and was like, well, how you going? But that was kind of crazy. Like, how y'all who made the first girl gonna make the second girl different looking?
Right. Did y'all do that with any of the other characters?
That was weird to me. That was weird. I couldn't really put my finger on why the fuck that made sense to whoever made that. Because I was like, the first Tiana y'all made, her hair didn't look like that, and her skin didn't look like, her nose didn't even look like that. So what the fuck? How do y'all even? It's like they're addicted. They're just like, no lighter. No, they need to be like, no, it's okay. Dark isn't ugly.
It's
you guys, like, chill out.
It's like only ugly to people that aren't black, I guess.
It's ugly to people who just have self hatred.
No,
because black people too.
Like black dudes that don't date dark skinned women.
Yeah, black women who are like praying to God and thanking God that they weren't dark.
Hey,
you know,
girl.
like it's just ignorant people. It's just self-hatred.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give it that.
And to me, I'm like, y'all being angry over something that doesn't even need to be angry over.
Right.
Like, go find a hobby.
I tried to I just didn't know how I felt about Karrueche because she was with Chris Brown, but I'm just like, I like her and she's a good actress.
I feel like it just like her relationship with him just tainted her name. Like I don't necessarily feel like she was a bad person or had like anything bad about her before she dated him, and it's like this nigga is the one who punched her and kicked her down the stairs, yet her name and her reputation is being run through the mud. And it's like,
yeah, because people love him so much.
Yeah, and it's like this bitch tried to leave him, and like in all of abusive relationships, this nigga was fucking like stalking her and shit.
You see the video where like she was like, I remember it, like, and I felt really bad for her when I saw the video because people just thought they were still cool, and she was actually like trying to run away from him but not letting the paparazzi know that she was running away from him. She's like walking out of like a club or something, and she like
he comes up to the curb.
He comes up to her, and like she's just like, she just sees him and keeps walking. He like walks and gets in the car with her. And because he's Chris Brown, no one's gonna tell you don't get in the car.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I felt so bad for her.
I feel like it's not fair.
That was a sad moment when I saw that video. I think that was the moment when I started being like, okay.
He's a stalker ass nigga. That was fucking creepy.
Yeah, that was fucked up. I didn't like that. Oh, he got in the fucking car because he knew he was fucking Chris Brown, and I didn't like that. But we have to talk about Toni Braxton and I saw the episode, and then when it went viral after, I was like, well, that's
what you get, you dumb bitch.
No, whoa.
Are you talking about the wigs?
No.
Oh, okay, because I heard like, you know how it's Tamar who had like shaved her head. I think I was listening to Vital Information. She shaved her head, and then she was saying how her husband preferred women with blonde hair and lighter pigment or some shit, and that just rubbed me the wrong way.
I mean, women do a whole bunch of shit just to be married. And I'm, so I can't put that. I don't know what the fuck that was. But she's with a Nigerian man now, and she's in love.
Cracking.
Why am I not surprised? Like, it's one of those, like, he's successful and rich. Why am I not surprised?
I mean, as long as he likes her the way she is and she's not wearing fucking wigs.
He likes her bald-headed.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I ship it. But the fact that, like, she was really changing her whole self.
She wore blonde wigs.
That, to me, I was like, okay, so your nigga's cheating with blonde bitches.
Yep.
That's clearly what that says to me.
Yeah, nigga, he's fucking white people.
And it's like, why are you saying this? It's like, and that's the sad thing, right? And that's the sad thing about being a celebrity. Like, your whole business is out there. Like, because literally, like, a whole bunch of people I know, their relationship is messy. And it's like, if they were famous, it would be way worse. Yeah. Like, everybody would know their fucking business. So it's like, low-key, some of this stuff is normal. Some of it is not, like Chris Brown beating bitches. Well,
that is normal, unfortunately.
Never mind, I take it back.
That's unfortunate. Yeah.
But it's just like their whole relationship be blown up simply because they're famous. Which is sad.
Freaking that's the thing about celebrity couples getting on reality TV is that
even if they not on it,
their relationship, but have you noticed almost, I mean, because you don't, but I mean, you should know this, but most reality relationships don't last.
Yeah.
Almost every reality couple does not make it. And so, like, just like Michelle from Destiny's Child, her and her man is so cute. He's a pastor and stuff. He white man.
Of course.
Got a white man.
Of course he's a pastor.
And he's a pastor.
Was always trying to throw gospel into Destiny's Child. Like, bitch, we don't need it. Girl, I don't want it.
I give it to you.
I go to church sometimes on Sunday.
I could do. I loved her voice on that part.
I honestly did not. I would always like be ready to skip the song at that part. Like, girl, really? Bye. No, please stop.
I love that shit.
I would be so pissed whenever her part came on. I'd be so pissed. Maybe if I listen to like a gospel song from her, I'll like it.
It might be fire.
Yeah, it might be fire. But the fact that she was trying to put that in Destiny's Child and they're talking about cater to you, I'm thinking about throwing ass and sucking dick and cooking for my man. I'm not thinking about gospel.
The way you move. Man, that shit's gonna play in my head all night because that's how much I like.
I would be mad it's playing in mine.
I didn't really like her in any other song but that though. So that's the only unfortunate thing.
I'm honestly trying to think of a song I liked her in, and there's none.
Like that's one of the songs where I'm like bars,
especially not in Catch My Breath, bitch. No.
Wait, what's her part?
It's closer to you. Like, girl, no, you can't get closer to me, and I want you to stop singing. Please stop.
I forgot about that shit. Can you keep up?
No, you can't.
No,
Michelle, you can't.
Remember she fell on 106 in Park.
And wasn't it for that song, or was it for Soldier?
It might have been Soldier or that or Keep Up.
It was one of them, and bitch wasn't keeping up.
And Beyonce was like,
"Bye."
I was like,
"Get up, bitch."
Beyonce professional.
Right, professional as fuck.
And Beyonce is shady, and she just don't be wanting people to know, but it's like, we know because you're black and from Texas.
Yeah, girl.
We
could read you.
We know you're fucking shady. Like, but yeah, Michelle and her husband are doing a reality show. I think it's just about marriage and being in love with God.
I think it's church all the time.
Yeah, I was like, if you guys last, that'll be great because no one fucking does.
Yeah, because that nigga, didn't he say like not propose to her for like 10 years or some shit? It was a very long time.
I have no idea, but I didn't even know idea they were fucking dating. But
me either.
Probably keep it secret. People would have been in their business because that nigga's cute. Like, I'm like,
wait, how are they doing a show? And she was supposed to be like going to rehab.
Oh, she went to rehab or therapy. She went to rehab.
She went away. Either way, she went away.
Oh, that's probably on the show.
Yeah,
it's on OWN.
She's over here trying to build a storyline.
But okay, no, sorry, we tangented. But Toni Braxton. She has to have a storyline. Like on Love.
Like Drea gonna be like, your story is boring. Nobody cares about you having cancer. And it's like, damn, bitch.
Drea was mean.
She was. And like, you don't say that on TV, ho. You say that when the cameras is off.
The funny thing is, I'm talking about the Braxtons on LaVon Zion. You reminded me of another episode of where Brandy, the one that Drea didn't like, went on there with her husband. Her husband,
was trash.
They bleeped out. Okay. OWN, the network of OWN is shady for this. They said how many times you had sex with people. They bleeped it out and showed it so well on his mouth you could just read the number out his lips. Beep, 347. You know, like it was just like it was. And then,
but who's keeping count? Like, my nigga.
That's another thing. I was like, so you just threw a number out. But then Ayanla, after he says it, they go to Ayanla's face and then she says it. They bleep her out, but her mouth is so clear. But
why are they bleeping it?
This nigga cheated on her 300
like
in
at that point,
times.
Nigga, you're single. Like. At that point, if there's 300 people, that's a person for almost every day of the year. My nigga, you're single.
When I heard this story, I was like, oh, so you wanted to marry a basketball player.
Right? You wanted that check, right?
You didn't.
Why are you crying?
She said, oh, when's the first time you found out he was cheating? In high school, I went to his basketball game and his girlfriend was there.
Bitch, you're dumb.
You're his girlfriend.
You're dumb. You're dumb. No, you've been the side hoe.
That would have been the end of my relationship.
Like this whole relationship, she's been the side hoe, and you want to be mad now?
He has a main family, bitch. You ain't even his main family. She was like, well, when I had cancer, he stayed with me. He shaved his head.
Because he felt bad.
No, but this bitch said he shaved his head when I lost my hair. I said, he's a nigga.
Like, if your mom did it, okay. But he is a whole nigga.
So you telling me he took 2 centimeters off? What the fuck?
You mean he got a buzz cut? Bitch. Bye.
I said, your excuses are so trash. Like,
right?
And
like,
then,
can she not tell that nigga felt guilty? So he stayed.
God.
He's like, I'm gonna stay with her until she get better.
That's basically this is what niggas always do. They're like, man, I'm cheating on her, but I really do love her. I'm like, I'm gonna tell my sons the same thing. If you are a cheater and you really love her, break up with her until you can stop cheating.
Yeah.
Because niggas will be like, no, I need to stay with her though because I really need her. But they'll keep cheating. This nigga cheated 350 times.
Literally every day of the year. He was cheating every day.
So you guys have been together for 17 years, and there's about you got all the days of the year. This nigga cheats at least once a year. At least
was cheating every day. Like if that was all in 1 year, he's cheating every day.
And it's like, are you talking about 350 women or 350 times? Because 350 women means you cheated 1,000 times.
Because he's having sex multiple times
with these bitches.
Okay.
He probably like when he's with. I honestly imagined him with another bitch, and he's like, man, I shouldn't be doing this.
My wife got cancer, but.
I shouldn't be doing this, but she gonna take me back. Like at this point, he has to be having that logic.
It don't even matter anyway.
He's like, man,
but she bad though. Okay, so speaking of cheating, I asked Rashad, like, what were we doing? We were like in the car or some shit. And I always ask him the most random shit. And I asked him, I was like, yo, like, if you was a rapper, I was like, would you be fucking hella hoes?
Yeah.
And he was like. He literally thought about it. I was like, what is there to think about, bruh? Like, maybe he didn't want to hurt my feelings, but it's like, you're never going to be a rapper for one. Like, so let's just get over that. And he was like, yeah, I would. And I was like, okay, makes sense.
Rough.
No, it's not. He's never going to be a rapper. Ooh. So, and I asked him, I was like, why? And he was like, because it would be easy. He was like, there would always be girls. Like, they would always be there. I was like, yeah. I was like, valid.
No.
What?
That's interesting.
If he was a rapper, I didn't say if you were a rapper and you were with me, my nigga.
Oh.
No, I just said like, if you were a rapper.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was.
No, I'm not saying if you were a rapper and we were together, would you fuck bitches all the time? And then he says, yeah. I'm like, okay. Well,
yeah, that's what I was like.
I got some questions. Like, no.
Yeah, any rapper. I mean, all of them. Lil Yachty.
I mean, that's just stupid.
Lil Yachty literally lost his virginity when he became famous. Because look at him. So bitches didn't like him. And then when he got famous, somebody finally fucked him. Now he's like, I'm fucking fake Playboy bunnies. Okay. Yeah. They're fucking your money. That's what they're doing. Did you see that Kodak Black video where he's like, he has like chains on with no shirt?
And people be talking about, he's saying, people think I have money. Yeah. I ain't really got no money. I just be holding that shit.
I ain't got no money. I ain't got no money. Sounds like you sound like a parent. Oh my God.
I mean, if you don't have money, don't flaunt it.
I mean, that's a lot of black culture shit.
Yep. Tragic. Okay, but what?
It said, stop struggling with a good woman. Get you some hoes.
I bet. Okay, so you
and this other post said, when she think you different but you about to be next on the list of niggas who played and hurt her, and there's a picture of Michael Jackson.
I seen that one on Tumblr. So
this piece of shit.
Finally, okay. Remember how we were like, man, what is this nigga doing? Like, what does he do? Like, he part of the Me Too movement. Apparently, he was fucking with bitches and like doing sexual assault, exposing himself to people.
Kavanaugh, guys.
Yeah, Brett Kavanaugh. I'm sorry. I like looked at the article and got triggered. Yeah, so like apparently, like this nigga was like showing himself to people and like sexually assaulting women more than one.
Yeah, this dumb nigga was talking about, I never would get drunk, and everybody at the school was like,
nah, this nigga was
drunk all the time.
Like his roommate was like, he was one of those drunks that got mean when he was drunk.
He was like, he would come back to the room drunk often. Yeah. Like not even once a week. He
often?
Said
that's a lot.
Often's more than once a week.
Right? Like, and then when he like, and I didn't know, like when people were like, yeah, I like beer. Yeah, I like to drink beer. I still like beer. I liked it then. I still like beer. I like beer. Like, niggas, shut up, first of all.
Everybody likes beer, you bitch. You were drunk.
And then the one that really got me was the Devil's Triangle. And, like, when they asked him about that, and he was like, it's a drinking game. And somebody was like, how is it played? And then he was like, 3 glasses in a triangle. So, apparently, Devil's Triangle is a threesome with 2 men and 1 woman.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Wow, it's called a Devil's Triangle. Yeah. That's a scary title.
Yeah, that sounds like you was raping bitches with your nigga.
Devil's Triangle also sounds like God really don't want you to be doing that shit. Like, damn, that sounds terrible. I don't want to be in a Devil's Triangle.
And then he lied about drinking so much to the point that he blacked out. Yeah. And so the lady asked him, what's her name? Miss Klobuchar. She asked him, so you're saying there's never been a case where you drank so much that you didn't remember what happened the night before or part of what happened? This nigga responds, you're asking about blacking out? I don't know. Have you? Nigga, that's not an answer to the question.
How are you gonna answer a question by asking me a question about my alcohol?
And you're being interrogated.
Bitch, are you crazy?
And your end goal is to become a Supreme Court justice, and you can't even answer questions with a yes or no?
There was
bro.
One of the other current Supreme Court justices actually said that they had no issue with him until they saw this, because they were like, the way he answered questions is not acceptable. Then they were just saying, not even if he was telling the truth or not, it was the way in which he answered questions. Yeah, the manner in which he answered questions.
Like he was about, and then he got angry.
Yeah,
he looked like he was about to fucking cry. He was trying to fucking sniffle and shit, like anybody was gonna feel fucking bad for him.
I hate when people cry hard and no tears come out ever.
That's how you know you lying.
I hate that.
There was a picture of Kanan. No, the GIF from Power is like, whatever they said that nigga did, he definitely did that shit. And I was like, yes,
he did that shit.
Definitely did it.
Wow.
And so there was a poll, and it was like 42% of adults said that they believe the accusations, including about the same number of women and men. 31% do not believe them, and 27% say they do not know what to believe. And it's so shocking that like the people that didn't believe, like majority of them were Republicans.
Yeah.
Of course.
They don't care.
Yeah, they like just want everything to be horrible for everybody.
They don't care.
Ever.
These are some of the worst people, like, man. And imagine if you're actually in the industry or in the business, you see a lot more of these terrible people, just like how they talked about that white guy, what's his name? It literally starts with a W, but
the doctor?
No, the white guy, the literal
Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, because everyone was, when they found out about Weinstein, everyone was like, yeah, we knew that. You know, like it wasn't even, to people in Hollywood, nobody was surprised.
Yeah. Apparently at one of the hospitals I work at, I'm not going to say a lot because I ain't trying to get wrapped up in that shit.
Right.
One of the doctors was like doing shit with the nurses at several different hospitals. And like I just found this shit out last Thursday. And I was like,
assaulting type stuff.
That's what it sounded like from what the person told me.
Ew.
And I was like, oh, that's intense.
Let me get a lawsuit on my hands.
And I was like honestly, like the person they were saying about, I was like, what? Yeah. Like it was hard to believe, but then I was like, it might be true.
You never
exactly like point, you don't know people. I was like,
because
might be true.
Think about it, when we were young, like 15, 16, we didn't think, like, this is a great example because I'm sure this is happening in a lot of places, not somewhere. Just somewhere. Like when we're 15 and 16 walking into Abercrombie and Fitch, we're not thinking that the GM goes home and does some coke, but you know, like,
and you're also not thinking that the people that you work with, even though they're older than you, like, why are they flirting with me when I'm a 17-year-old person?
Right.
And that literally used to happen to us, and we saw nothing wrong with it
because we were just like, oh my god, this older
guy,
I'm
getting hours.
This older guy is hitting on me, and I'm working here in this place, and I feel so cool.
Yep.
Wow.
And it's the fact that like I wasn't even 18 when I started working there.
I was 16.
Definitely 17.
I was 17. Yeah.
Because I remember my work permit, I had trouble getting it because it was like Christmas break. And that's how I ended up getting full time instead of being seasonal because my work permit never came in time.
Wow.
I conned the system.
Man, that is so crazy. But
back to this fuck nigga. His name is Brett. Anybody with the name Brett, I don't trust. Sorry. But it's the fact that like all these allegations were brought up against him. The FBI did this fake ass investigation on him, and then this nigga still got sworn in because Republican women voted him in.
Republican women don't give a fuck about themselves.
No, they don't.
They give a fuck about being with a man with money. They always
having power
because they always
status.
They always divorce that nigga and take his money. By the way, did you see how sad Brett Kavanaugh's daughters looked? That they have to be by the side of people being like, well, you raped him. And they're just like, did my daddy rape? And honestly, he's probably telling his daughters, no, I didn't do it. No, and goddamn
and then his wife is sitting there in the back looking like she don't even believe his shit.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen the pictures of his wife?
Oh,
bitch. Let me try and Google some of these shits. They are hilarious.
She got that Melania face.
No, real life. How do you spell his name?
Just spell it crazy. It always pops up. That's what I always see.
Wife.
Pronounce it. I mean, spell it how you pronounce it. That shit will pop up.
Watch. Like, if I could find this
That's God.
These are some of the women like in the back that were looking. Where is that picture? Fuck, I should have pulled it up before. I'm gonna find it for you later and send it to you. But like she's literally sitting there like,
yeah,
when he's talking, like she's looking like, nigga, you're a fucking lie.
Because that's the thing is like, not only did she, because you know white women, they be marrying niggas that they ain't even attracted to. They be just fucking them, getting the kids out the way. Yeah. And so it's like, first she's like, dang, I don't even like him. His dick is small. His sex game is weak as fuck. And now we find out
his jokes ain't funny.
And then I found out that my husband was raping bitches before I met him. You know how pissed I'd be? Woo. Damn, I already hate
and she can't divorce him.
Because
it'll look bad. No, it'll look bad. And the thing is,
she's thinking about her daughters.
And he secured a lifetime position. Like, you do not get out of that position until you fucking die.
Yeah. Or you're too old and you have to like get off.
Like you have Alzheimer's or something.
Yeah, you have to become you die and isn't that crazy? A lifetime job.
Yeah.
Like but she's
I wonder
securing
what that check is like.
That's why watch the divorce pop up. She's gonna wait till it cools down on him and people aren't talking, because you know how media works. People aren't gonna be talking about him in a month. Next month no one will be talking about him. And then she's gonna start,
because it's just gonna be somebody else. Like they made an example out of Bill Cosby, old ass, but didn't want to do this to somebody who's gonna hold a position of power. Like the discrepancy in justice. Like they really did a full investigation for Bill Cosby, but somebody who's about to become a U.S. Supreme Court justice didn't even have a full investigation done on them.
See, they don't even care.
Tragic.
They do what the fuck they want. And you just said Bill Cosby, and that just reminded me of said Bill Cosby was slapped with a chicken patty in a prison food fight.
Why do people keep finding this shit?
And his lawyers are after 2 weeks of him being in prison, his lawyers are going back to court like, no, there were things that were wrong, like errors in trial. They're trying to get him out.
Just let him do his 1.5 years, and then he'll be available to do probation, especially since he's old. Like, just let him do his 1.5 years.
Oh, he made a joke to another inmate, and that inmate was mad enough to take his chicken out the bun and throw it at him. Bill Cosby,
like,
no one
don't talk to me.
We don't fuck with you. Isn't that funny how criminals all of a sudden become high and mighty when they go to prison? Like, it's like murderers will go beat the ass of a rapist. I'm like, took someone's child.
They see it as different. Like, well, not all murderers kill kids. But it's like, I don't know. They just really don't tolerate that little kid shit in jail. And I'm just like, I'm here for it. I'm definitely here for it.
Yeah, it's just interesting, but that's his own politics. But we were talking about Brandy Dumbass on LaVon Zion.
Yeah.
So the Braxtons went on. They actually didn't go on her show. She came on their show. So Braxton,
your shit's fucked if she come on your show.
Braxton Family Values has been a fucked up season because the sisters were not going to tape this season. So one sister jumped out. The one who needed money was like, "I'ma stay." And so since she decided to stay, they brought on Phaedra. They brought on Nikki. I run LA. From Bad Girls Club. They brought on that funny ass black lady, the chunky one who always be like talking sexual, but she's old. She got blonde short hair. She has a fade and it's blonde.
Ew.
They brought her on.
I don't like her.
They brought on Flava Flav. They brought on Tiffany New York Pollard. They brought on all these people. They did this weird like camping trip at the beginning of the season because none of the sisters would tape. And then when the sisters found out that one sister was still taping, they came back like, what the fuck? Because
she needs a check.
That's exactly what she said. I need to pay my bills. The discrepancy is they said that they all were in a room and they all said, we will not tape. And then she still went and taped. And they were like, oh, well, she could have got her own show. And it's like, y'all know damn well nobody would have watched that show. Don't do that to her. She needs Braxton money.
Yeah. She needs the name attached.
So all of a sudden the sisters came back on the show, and then they brought Ayanla. And on the most recent episode I was watching it like, holy shit, but it went viral. Tony Braxton, because they said, I confess. So Tamar was being, you know how Tamar is fucking annoying. So she's being annoying the whole time, disrespectful. Like I was so like, with Tamar. She's so annoying. I just, but when Ayanla was talking about why Tamar acts the way she acts, it made so much sense. Like she was the baby of the family, and so everyone like left her. Like she was alone at home a lot, and so they were like, if she always is trying to be seen because she wasn't seen as a child. She's always trying to be heard because she wasn't heard as a child. It made perfect sense. And then Tamar finally like surprisingly came back and was all like, you know what, I was trying to be right on, which I just never thought was gonna happen. But she admitted to being wrong at everything.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, and then they did I confess, and when they got to Tony Braxton was like, a lot of people have seen this clip on like the Shade Room and shit. Tony Braxton was like, I confess that I love my family, but I don't like my family. I don't like anyone in my family.
Oh, okay.
And she was all like, at all. And she was like, and if they weren't related to me, I would not be friends with any of them. And she was like, I don't like my family.
It'd be like that.
And everybody was just like her, you see, even like Tawanda, which is the nice like older sister who's just chilling and responsible, she was just like damn.
Fuck you then,
Tony
bitch.
Braxton don't like nobody. And she was like, my career would have soared more if I didn't have this family. And I was just like, oh shit, that shit went viral immediately. Cause
my feelings not hurt.
That shit was fucked up. But like, I mean, I understand if you said I don't like Tamar, I would get it.
But the whole family,
some of them are just like very
what they do to you,
not noticeable. Like they're so like quiet. I don't know, but
and it's just like I feel like some people like really be trying to like blame stuff on other people because they don't want to take responsibility. Because it's like it was your career. Like I don't know her life, but it's like how did your family hold you back from that?
I think no, she's not the oldest, but she says that she's always the one who has to like be the moderator.
Don't do it.
Yeah, but you know, people are different with their families.
Yeah,
but yeah, that one everybody was like, well, she doesn't like her family at all.
At least she loves them.
Right? I mean that's
she could have said she didn't love him too.
That's all. Like that. I mean, that's better than no love at all. Or Charlamagne's friend texted him. His homeboy texted him. I love me some you. And Charlamagne was like, I feel uncomfortable. Why he gotta say it like that? And he had a whole section on Breakfast Club like, can't he just say I love you, bro? Like you love, bro, fam.
That's what's wrong with toxic masculinity.
No, he said that too. He's like, don't nobody talk to me about toxic masculinity. He's like, why he telling me I love me some you? Like,
yeah, that does sound like something like a woman says to like
it just
a
sounded
man
weird,
or like I don't know.
And then DJ Envy like twisted it and put some like slow jam music in the background. He's like, Charlamagne, you know, I woke up, you know, I thought I had to pee, but I was just hard. But, you know, I just wanted to tell you, you know, it was so funny. I died laughing. That was so funny. I'm trying to see what other topic. Oh, yeah, we talked about the Supreme Court justice.
Okay. What? I'm sorry. I just saw I had 15 text messages and I don't understand.
Remember how last week I was talking about like why do people live in bad areas and don't leave when they could live in a cheaper area that's more safer?
Yeah.
And you know, you were kind of talking about like they want to be able to say they're from that place. They they feel cool being there, and that's why they don't want to leave.
They got that street stripes.
They don't like change, you know. And I was talking to another friend about this topic. I was telling them, oh, this is what we talked about on the podcast, and they were like, you have to realize that he was like, you have to realize that some people are just stupid. He was like, not stupid as in unintelligent. Like they like it. Like they like being in gunfights. They like shooting around and pop, and they like the danger because they don't have anything else to live for. So they don't give a fuck.
True.
They just, and I remember I was watching another Ayanna episode where a guy was saying that like he, because of his depression, he was already in the streets, but because of his depression, he was like, he lived recklessly, not trying to die, but didn't care if it happened.
Yeah.
So he just lived correctly. If I need to shoot this up, let's shoot this up. If I need to rob this, let's rob. And he was just like, he was like walking towards getting killed, but not killing himself. He was just like, if it happens, it happened. Yeah, he was just like, he just didn't give a fuck. So it's like also people's mentality, their mental state. It's like some people really do like that type of lifestyle of people, and some people join the army just to shoot people.
Oh, yeah, I believe that. You know, right away.
And
I'm not even like shocked about that.
I heard that a long time ago, and then hearing that again, I was like, yeah, that makes perfect sense. And my friend who joined the army, who had no guns before joining the army, has 4 guns now, and 2 of them are very large, horrifyingly large guns.
It's crazy like how people, when they get subjected to violence or like some type of trauma, they become obsessed with it. And it's kind of like, I feel like, because like with my brother, he did get shot, and like he fucking loves guns. I'm like, my nigga, like you think it would be the complete opposite, but like you really fucking love these shits. And it's like you talk about them all the time. Like you watch videos on YouTube of people building guns, like, and you're obsessed with guns. You have guns, and it's just like, you think you would want to like do some type of advocacy so people don't get shot as like innocent bystanders like you did.
I'm always afraid of gun owners also. If you fall, like us normal people, we fall into depression, we get out. Gun owners, I get really afraid for when they fall into, especially men, because men always take things worse. You know, I always now, like, once I realize like men take things way worse than women do. They just take it differently. I'm always afraid. Every guy that I know that owns a gun, I'm just like, what if you fall into that deep dark depression and you realize you own a gun? And that's what happens to a lot of them. I saw an episode of Long Island Medium today where this boy died young because he was like, he had a gun. They didn't say it was his parents' gun. They just kept saying he had a gun. Okay. I think they weren't trying to get nobody sent to jail. Yeah. They had a gun. He had a gun. He was with his friends in his room and he was playing with it, and it was like not a loaded gun. He played Russian roulette and put it to his head and blew his own fucking brains out. It had a fucking bullet in it.
That's stupid.
And I was like, what type of joke is that?
Yeah.
Even if
imagine the friend that you were playing with. Like,
he was with 3 friends, his
how
crew.
Traumatized they were.
He was with his gang, and he shot himself in the head in front of them.
At least he probably died happy though, because he was probably thinking of his game. Like he probably died happy, and then like
he was at peace.
It's just like that has to be so traumatizing for the people around you. Because like, how do you explain that?
Yeah, that shit's so traumatizing. Or even people who like, they or their friend was trying to call them all night, or they were like, oh, I'll call you back later, I'm too busy, and then that friend ends up dying or killing themselves.
In those instances, you can't really like blame yourself though, because it's just like, especially like if you tried, it's like, yo, look, I'm here to talk to you. If you need something, just let me know. But like, people really be hiding shit, and like that's the problem with like mental health. Like, people be hiding that shit and acting like everything's okay, or they just like draw back into themselves instead of like dealing with it. And so it's just like, it's kind of hard to know. Like, people always say like, check on your friends and ask your friends this, that, and the other, and it's like, you can be checking on your friend and they could be lying to you.
That happens to a lot of people.
So it's like, it's a fault on both ends, but more so a fault of the person with the depression, because it's like, there's ways for you to get help.
Did you watch 13 Reasons Why?
Yes.
And that's a perfect example, because
the bitch had all the opportunities. She had help.
Friends who loved her. She had a counselor who was trying to find out what was wrong. Okay, at the end of the show, that shit was her fault.
Yep.
I know that things happen to her.
Nobody's fault but hers.
It wasn't nobody's fault, it was hers, because every bad thing's happened to all of us. We know people who've been raped and molested. She had the opportunities to get her problems helped out, not saying solved, just help. And she did not take the right avenues. She set herself up.
She was hella fucking dramatic.
She was hella dramatic.
And like,
she had a disorder that they didn't talk about.
Exactly.
That bitch had something.
She needed to go to the doctor.
And we're not laughing at her. Like, she had a disorder that she needed to get dealt with, because there was something majorly wrong. Like, she needed to be seeing a therapist.
And here she is, dramatic, slitting her wrist in the bathtub.
Yeah, making your mom walk in on that. That's
like,
fucked up.
And that's like one thing, like, some like, when you get to that point of depression, like, most people don't commit suicide, and they say like, yeah, if it wasn't for my kids, or like, if it wasn't for my family, I wouldn't be here right now. Like, this bitch just didn't give a fuck. Like, she wasn't thinking about nobody but herself.
That's
like,
suicide is selfish.
Yeah,
that's what
like,
everyone
you
says.
really just think about yourself in that moment, and you're like, well, I'm miserable and I'm tired of this shit. Here we go.
Yeah.
And it's just like, y'all just really need to just go get that fucking help.
Yeah, we're not victim blaming, but it's like, there's only a certain extent to people can help you.
Yeah,
you have to help, and they always say that you have to help yourself, not just even out of depression and suicide.
Yep.
When you're broke,
any situation.
Yeah, when you're broke and you need a job because you can't pay your rent, and you got child support you can't pay. You have to help yourself first before someone can help you. And some people have too much pride to just be like, imagine if you have no job and you have child support. I would get a daytime job at McDonald's and a nighttime job at Church's Chicken, whatever the fuck it takes. But some people don't do that. They don't help themselves.
And part of it's like pride.
It's pride.
Because if
no one wants to be seen in there.
Hypothetically, just say you were in a position where you like had a high ass paying job, you get fired, and then it's like you go to look for another job, and these niggas is offering you not even half of what you used to make.
I've seen that happen to people.
Me too. Me the fuck too. And it's just like, their pride is like, no, I'm not worth this. I'm worth this amount. But it's like, my nigga, you got fired. Like, at this point, you got to take whatever your
worth
get.
Dropped once you got fired.
Exactly. It dropped to that 1/3 once you got fired. Now you got to suck it up, take that L, and build back up to where the fuck you were.
Fuck, man.
Right?
That would suck.
It would suck to get fired. Like, imagine you making $200K and you get fired.
I would never get fired if I was making that much.
You don't know.
I'll be their bitch.
I'll be like, who
wants their dick sucked today? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding,
you would
guys.
Definitely get fired. Bitch.
Just get down on your knees like, I'm just kidding, guys.
I feel like the only place that would work is like in the medical industry. Hella people be cheating there.
Okay, man, people do, and it's like in the restaurant industry, everybody be fucking everybody. Right? I'm like, y'all are trash.
Like, you know how many like stories I've heard from coworkers about like doctors cheating with nurses at the hospital? I'm like, yeah,
they be smashing. I asked my friend who's worked at a hospital for a decade. He was like, oh yeah, old dude is cheating on his wife and she works on the floor below him.
Yes.
I'm like,
my
damn.
manager told me a story like that about how this doctor was cheating on his wife. She found out, he was in trouble, and then this nigga did it again. And she was like joking with him like, dog, like, I seen you, like, you gotta stop. Like,
The fuck?
This nigga didn't give a fuck.
I be like, nigga, I don't know you. Damn, people want to get married bad. Fuck. Not high, man.
It ain't that serious.
It's never gonna be. It will never be, Lord.
Like, we're not gonna settle.
Not to have a goddamn partner. Fuck. Fuck.
Be like Oprah.
Okay.
Have a boyfriend. Stedman been there.
I need a goddamn stable Stedman. Like, shit.
This bitch ain't never even thought about marriage. She's like, marriage to who?
You will not take my money.
I hate the Oprah scream. I really do.
I need to get into Oprah. I just know that she's
you
amazing.
said Oprah.
Get into Oprah, but I can't. It's just like because people are so like in love with her and obsessed. with her.
I don't know. I don't see it. I mean, I love her money and the amount that she has and all the shit that she owns, but I don't know if I love her. Like,
right?
I could say that.
I love what she's built for herself.
Yes. She was poor and getting raped,
right?
And now look at her,
a
billionaire.
Shit.
Not funny.
I know, but damn, the way you said it.
I mean, it's facts.
You said poor and getting raped like this bitch was like it was her job.
Okay, no, you made it funny. I didn't say it like that. I didn't. I was just stating facts. I didn't say it like that.
It's the margarita in my system.
I haven't had nothing. I think I'm just sleep deprived. I'm delirious.
Oh my gosh. So I didn't really want to say it on tape, but I'll just bleep myself. Like, okay. I'm really excited. It's like we're leaving tomorrow.
Yeah, not tomorrow.
But it's like, you know how we keep saying,
bitch, what? Wait.
No.
I was like, my bag ain't packed, huh?
But you know how, like, whenever something's soon.
No, you really just stressed me out. No, I got real life stress.
I get stressed out.
Please don't. Shit like I got physical therapy tomorrow. Don't play with me like that.
Like, sir, my friend told me some news. It's right there in the left.
Give me that ultrasound treatment right there.
Right there.
I told him I'm gonna ask for a deep tissue massage. Like, bitch, I'm paying a copay.
Oh my god.
You gotta better do what the fuck I want.
I sure did schedule my appointment with that chiropractor.
I had to reschedule it.
Yeah, I had to reschedule
because I missed it.
Too.
And I was gonna text you, but then
my fucking Groupon expired.
Mine did too. It's like, bitch, you want to extend it? I was like, yup.
I called them. I said, will you honor it? They were like, yeah. I was like, okay, good. Let's go.
No, Groupon let you do it.
Oh, they didn't offer me. I mean, I didn't check either.
Oh, because they emailed me, so I was like, oh yeah.
They were like, all they said to me was, oh, you could trade it in for. I said, I ain't gonna trade shit. Let me call these motherfuckers. Give me that
deep tissue massage. The fuck?
I need that. But yeah, that's why, you know how we say when something's soon, it's like we're leaving tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, we're leaving tomorrow. And I knew I wasn't going to have time because how my schedule is set up. So I did all my packing today, except for like whatever's in the laundry machine.
I need to do laundry.
Yeah. I had to do my fucking laundry because there's some gems in there.
Oh, fuck.
Every time I'm about to go on a vacation.
What is There's a new one in
Victoria Garden.
Yeah.
What is still there?
Clothing store.
Oh, just cute stuff.
Yeah.
I need to get a dress for old girl's wedding. But I did the same thing I did every time, is go through every article of clothing that I own. And then I was like, literally, I put it all on my bed. I said, shit, you have a lot of new shit. Fuck. And I really said that out loud. Like, you need to wear this stuff. Like, you are, whoa. But I lost a jacket I really like. But it's like, everybody, tip to avoid going on Fashion Nova specifically. Go through your entire wardrobe before you go online and look for an outfit, because you will find gems in there.
I'm actually like glad. I'm proud of myself because I haven't bought anything for Fashion Nova since midsummer.
Damn, what's the last
shocking.
Yeah, I definitely bought Fashion Nova for when we went to Vegas. Fashion Nova is an addiction.
It is.
So it's like, the only way to avoid shopping on there is to go through all your own shit first. Like, even my shoes.
And a lot of it's going to be from Fashion Nova.
I found shoes that I forgot I had. Oh, like, I'd be like, what's in this? Let me pull this out.
You're doing a lot.
Yeah, no, because I don't know where none of my clothes, like, my closet is packed. There's no fucking space. My drawers are packed and my shoes are literally outside of my closet because there's no space. And so it's like, everyone go through all of your shit first, because Fashion Nova will suck you in. And Fashion Nova men is coming for your mans. It's coming for y'all. Like, so just be careful, be safe.
Fuck boy jeans.
Oh my God, I hate them.
Get you a pair.
Those DC Young Fly jeans. Yep. I fucking hate those jeans so much. And it's so annoying when I'm like hanging out with like a guy who's my friend, and it's like, oh, he's my friend, and he has those pants on, and I just want to be like, I would just
talk about him. I'm like, my nigga, why you got those on? You gotta help your friends out.
But I feel like bitches must like those jeans. I mean,
they're very popular. So
that's another thing that's crazy to me. How is it cool for niggas to all wear the same pants? You guys are wearing all the same pants.
How is it popular for all the bitches to have the same body and face? The world may
we don't though.
Most Instagram hoes.
Yeah, all Instagram hoes. But it's like, there's so many regular people out there. Instagram. But I personally do know bitches who keep getting fake titties. And I'm like, you had decent titties prior. It's just,
bigger is always better.
They just want those bricks on their chest because they really be looking like Cardi B bricks. Like, they look bricks on their chest.
It's brick as fuck outside.
We've been talking forever. Did you have any more topics?
I had educational topics, but
we can do that.
We always say we're gonna do that, and then we don't.
Next week.
And then I'm like, I'm fine with it.
I know.
Oh, well, we could talk about how trash Amazon is.
Okay, what happened?
Like, apparently the raises that they gave people raises, and then they took away their stock options, and then they took away, what did they take away? These niggas.
So you actually took shit.
Yeah, so it's basically like they lost money. Yeah. Let me try and find the picture because it depicts it better in this picture that I sent to Rashad. People. Wait, how you look at your pictures now?
Yeah, I know they fucking iPhone guys.
Okay. Here they are.
And we've changed into that age range of people who, info.
Okay, so Amazon took away their stock options, and then they took away like their productivity points, so they were getting bonuses based on how productive they were, so they took that away.
These niggas were destroying their urethras to meet those points. And so they took it away.
They don't have a monthly bonus anymore that they earned through attendance and productivity, and then they took away our stocks because of this so-called raise. So like Amazon employees were guaranteed one stock after they worked for the company for a year, and you know how much that stock is worth.
$2,000.
Yeah, it went down to $190.
It did.
$1,095.
Yep, it sure did.
1,995, not that much.
I think it went down to 1,900 at one point.
Yeah, because I checked it maybe a couple days ago. I think it was last Friday.
I just get off the stock market app because you know how the market just be tanking for a while. I'm like, I'll come back next week.
I was looking at it today. I was like, Facebook, what the fuck?
Y'all
Because didn't they have another leak? Them niggas, what the fuck? Y'all don't know what security is?
Facebook.
I can't.
Y'all better be happy I'm a long-term investor because I would have sold you because
I have lost so much money because
I have 2 shares. I lost $30 a share.
Oh, man.
But it's still, we're long-term, which means in 10 years, Facebook will probably be worth $1,000.
If that shit's still around. It'll get bought by somebody.
Yeah. So Facebook will be around.
But it's just like Amazon, I love y'all, but y'all are also trash. All we ask is, Jeff Bezos, give these people some of your money.
And give us some student loan money. Shit.
Right?
And it's funny because we're talking about Amazon, and I was like, yeah, something just came in.
I just got a shipment verification this morning.
Yeah.
So
Amazon got everything.
They do. I ordered some rose water and one of them face rollers because I'm getting older. And then
face roller.
Yeah, like the jade face rollers. Like it just helps with the puffiness and the wrinkles.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just like a roller you roll on your face.
Okay.
Got one of those. It was $2. And then I got my dad some coffee. Because that's what he likes.
And it's now I'm seeing commercials where it's like, oh, this is the product we sell only on Amazon. I'm like, wow, you don't even have a website anymore. You just sell through Amazon now.
Yeah.
Like,
and they have Amazon Home. And then of course Amazon bought Whole Foods.
Oh yeah.
So these niggas is out here eating. And it's just like you really can't pay your employees. You can.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Pay your employees and allow them to
Jeff
keep their stock
Bezos,
options.
You're a billionaire.
Yeah.
You don't need a lot of that.
He don't need, he could literally stop working today and have money until the day he dies.
Doesn't he have 90 something? Oh no, 106
Let me
billion.
See how much this nigga worth.
Let's find out how much he's worth today, guys. Because
he's gonna be tough.
Because I'm about to say he could take $1 billion and spread that amongst his employees.
Let's see. Ooh,
wow.
Jesus, Lord have mercy. I've never seen a number that big.
It was 109 when it was in the news. It's
155.3 billion.
155.3 billion.
Bill Gates is 97.7 billion. Elon Musk 19.6. He about to be out because that nigga smoked weed on camera.
Elon Musk.
Yeah. Mark Zuckerberg is 58.9 billion. Whoa.
155.
Whoa.
Who needs that much money? Nobody needs that.
Whoa.
Okay, it's net worth. So let me stop because net worth means it's all your property too. So he actually doesn't have that cash liquid.
But still.
But he could take 1 billion, just one. First of all, he could take 1 billion
and pay all his employees.
And pay all of his employees and just disperse it.
Yeah.
he could take the next 1 billion and help us pay our goddamn student loans.
Right? Can he just pay? Like, they should really make it like, instead of rich people having to pay taxes, can these niggas just pay off our student loans?
They really should have to.
They should have to.
Beyonce could do it.
Like, Beyonce could do it. I don't want her to do it though, because she's black. I want her to keep her money.
She actually gave her money to a ton. I mean, not her money, but she gave like 100,000 to a couple schools.
Good. At least she knows how to give back, unlike these ungrateful ass motherfuckers just eating off the backs of the poor.
Fucking
tragic.
Fucks.
But I still order shit off Amazon, and I have a Prime account. So who
right,
am I?
Definitely have Prime.
Capitalism is a scam that I buy into regularly.
It's priced well.
Yep, priced real well.
And
the benefits are amazing.
If you want to have a broke person's heart, make your shipment free, and make that shit come in 3 days.
Right? We got a warehouse right here. That's why my shit comes so fast.
My shit came fast, and then they send you a text like your shit has delivered.
Right, and a picture.
And okay.
Like, sometimes I'll be like, can I just walk to the warehouse and get this? Like,
right? Can I come pick this up?
Just
y'all
have
know
the
you
robot
got it right there.
Bring it to the front door.
I'll D7. Go get it. It's right there.
The robot will bring it.
Like, what if you went to an Amazon warehouse and it was just like fucking robots? Like what's that movie where it's like the one where Shia LaBeouf was in it. Transformers. Oh. I imagined it just like big ass Transformers, just like walking down like and just dropping shit off like just big niggas just walking through. That's what Amazon is in my head, because
right, but it's actually people there suffering.
I just see what I really see when I try to be real with myself is little dirty children making art. No, that's really what I see. Little dirty to emphasize like, how poor they are.
This shit on your desk you got from Amazon. All the writing is in Chinese. You can't even read what the fuck this shit says. Like, a child put this in the box.
Some kids did that.
A child put this shit in the box in China for you.
That shit's fucked up.
Tragic.
Child labor.
I am okay. So
we're not laughing at any of this.
No, we're not. We should look at God. Bitches need to be grateful at this point. Look at God. I see you, universe.
This makes me glad. Okay.
I'm glad I am not a child worker in China.
Even the way my parents grew up, they had to work so hard as children. They had to like put a bucket of water on their head and walk a mile back to the house just have some fresh water.
My dad was very poor.
I'm so grateful. We are so grateful.
We've come a long way.
Right. I've come a long way. What's a good look at God?
You know what? I just want to know why my family is not rich. Because my dad said his great-grandfather was a plantation owner. I just need to know what happened.
I mean, I feel the same way.
He was probably a sharecropper, though.
Yeah, possibly.
I
feel the same way just because my family is Nigerian.
Yeah.
Like, why aren't you rich?
Why aren't we rich?
But that's how children think. They just look at their parents buy them like McDonald's for a couple years and they're like, "You're rich, aren't you?" It's like, no. Like Kodak Black. I don't have money. It's fake.
Nice.
It's fake. He said it's fake. It's not real.
Okay.
But
you still got titties though after you got out of jail, my nigga. You eating.
Yeah, fucking.
You got money.
Red Hot Cheetos and everything in there, because his commissary was popping.
Oh God.
His commissary was lit as fuck. My week was super uneventful, so I'm trying to think of a good look at God.
I had one and I forgot it. That's not right. That means I'm not grateful.
My look at God. I guess since I don't have one, look at God for waking up another day, and hopefully God, please let me continue to wake up every day. Because that knock on wood stuff. But also
just like dying in your sleep.
Yeah, like I don't want that. No. I don't.
At least it'll be peaceful.
Right. I mean, yeah. I guess. I'm like, let me not get dark.
Like, what if you die while having a nightmare? Like, you're having a nightmare.
That's sad.
And you die in your sleep.
That's terrible.
Like, that would be so horrible. That's what I'm thinking.
That's the thing, is it's definitely happened to people, and that sucks. Because you have to think about it. If your body's actually dying, it might just manipulate your brain to give you a nightmare because you're in pain.
Okay, I don't want to think about it anymore.
Yeah, let's not think about that.
That's not.
And my chest starts hurting right when we start talking about that. But yeah, no. Thank you, God. We'd be looking at God and looking at the universe. By the way, Elon Musk set off another spaceship yesterday.
It's not aliens.
It's not aliens. If you guys wonder why the light is lit up, it's the rocket fuel burning. That's the light, and then the light from the actual
the sun,
the rocket.
Particles?
No, the rocket.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I think it is ice particles too. Yeah,
because it's cold up there.
Yeah, and so it's like that's what's happening, guys. Please, but everyone. It was funny because I saw it when I was getting off the freeway. Luckily, it was right in front of me, and I was like, oh. But driving home, it was like everyone came outside. Like everybody was outside.
Because that shit's cool. I remember the first time it happened when I was on call last Christmas at a hotel by myself, and I was scared as shit because I drove to get some food. And I looked out my window because like everybody on the sidewalk was stopped and looking up. I'm like, what the fuck? And so I look up and I'm like, oh shit. I was like, what is that?
You showed it to me and my heart dropped and I was like, damn God, I wasn't trying to go.
Right? And it's like, bitch, I'm alone.
I was like, right.
I'm alone.
I just know.
At a
like,
janky ass hotel.
I want to know, not know. And I saw someone commented on Shade Room too because they were like, it was about the rocket too because you know Shade Room catches it 2 seconds after it happens. Someone was all like, all I hope is that it just ain't Jesus because I ain't ready to go. Like, and people were like, nah, you right though. I ain't ready.
Man,
and
I'm ready to live rent free in heaven. So,
yeah.
I mean, if it's Jesus, I'm down.
Anybody think about rent up there?
Exactly. Exactly.
Anybody think about nothing?
Exactly, nigga.
Trying to live
worry free. Relaxed for once because a bitch thinks too much.
I'm gonna be with Jesus, blessed, not stressed.
Okay, in them gold paved streets that they talk about.
Run me them wings. Like, okay, no gas money.
I don't think you get wings when you go to heaven.
I know, you gotta be an angel. You know, I just be thinking, bum, 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 bum. Tell me what you gonna do. Ain't nowhere to hide.
I was like, wait, what song is this?
Because then they
that
all
video scared me.
That
actually.
fucking was traumatizing.
That shit gave me nightmares.
Ain't no kids need to be realizing what the fuck goes on.
When their eyes turned black, I was like, oh, no.
That was
no,
fucked up.
No, we're not watching
You
this.
gonna kill this nigga right in front of me? That shit was so fucked up.
Meet you at the crossroads. Nigga, I'm not meeting you nowhere.
What the fuck? You gonna take a baby?
With your eyes like that?
Okay, no. Nothing black eyes. So you ain't going to no crossroads?
Nigga, you going to
That's
hell.
Satan.
Like, you mean you going to hell?
This nigga made your eyes black.
Like what? What God do you know?
Your eyes don't change color when you die. That's Satan. They don't. I was like, that is symbolism.
Okay, I'm really trying to remember my lucky God, and I can't.
Oh my God.
Because I was like, oh, light bulb when I thought about it. Oh, well, we're going to Atlanta. I mean, that's a look at God.
Yeah.
Because I've definitely never been there. And I just saw that post on Instagram. Somebody I follow, they posted it like, y'all going Atlanta and Miami yourselves to death. And I was like, it's my first time. Like,
yeah. And you haven't been to Miami yet. I'm like,
no.
You had to go to Miami, no, cuz.
I haven't been to either one. So I told OJ, I was like, as soon as we get there, I'm going to a Waffle House because I need to. I need to experience that.
Yeah, I didn't realize Kelly didn't have Waffle House until he said it. I was like,
no.
Oh.
No, that's not it.
I've been to Waffle House in Virginia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And somewhere else. Virginia. Yeah. It was Virginia. That's the one I went to. I thought I'd been to 2 different ones, but I'm thinking about Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles.
Oh yeah, no.
But yeah,
that don't count.
And like everyone talks about Waffle House, the service was bad. Everybody was ghetto.
Cool.
The food tastes fire.
Cool. That's all I need.
That's all
it's
I
like
need.
when you go to a Jamaican restaurant.
Oh my God, I went to Jamaican food in Virginia too.
Yep.
Everything was spicy.
Yep.
They don't know what not having spice is. It's not something that's part of their thing.
What I like.
I just had to get a tall cup of water and eat my food, like, because that shit was hot. And the services, they're rude and they seem annoyed.
Yep.
That's how you know the food's gonna be good.
Exactly.
They need to give you poor customer service.
Exactly. That's how it be at Mexican restaurants too, and the food be flight.
And nobody be speaking English. I'm like. This dude talking to me today, he didn't even use English in his whole sentence. He started transferring over to Spanish and then went back to English. I was like, you lucky I know Spanish.
Yeah, because my ass would have been sitting there like, huh?
What the fuck you talking about?
Can you just point?
Yeah. Right. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't have a good look at God besides like I've traveled a lot this year.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm working one day this week and getting paid for 40 hours. That's always beautiful. Yeah, nothing is sounding. Even though I thought I had one, it'll come to me after.
And use it next Monday.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
And I'm gonna forget it again.
Have fun. Enjoy your week. Message us. Oh yeah, let's do it this week since we did it last week.
Yeah.
Because we were like, fuck these niggas.
Yeah, because my head was about to fall off last week.
Just so you guys know, you can find us on Apple Podcasts /iTunes. Just search Young and Getting It Podcast. There's no G at the end of getting because we're millennials. Please subscribe on there and review us. We would love 5 stars, but put your truth. Yeah. What's your truth? Put your truth on there. SoundCloud.com/WeAreYAGIP. Please follow us on there. Comment on it, Let us know what you think.
Or comment on us.
Yeah,
Shit.
comment on us. I mean, you do anyway.
Yeah.
We're also on YouTube. Search Young and Getting It Podcast. No G at the end of Getting. We're also on GooglePlay. We're on Stitcher. And we're on Pocket Casts.
And we're also on Twitter and Instagram. I almost forgot what it was called. At YAGI_podcast. We also have our website, www.weareYAGIP.com. And then, of course, contact us on our email, ashleyandninapod@gmail.com, or hit us up on our Google Voice number, 323-486-3811. We look forward to y'all messages. And also just text me questions if you're my friend. I accept that as well. And so does Nina. Hit us up on our social medias. And yeah, have a good week, guys.
Yerp. See you next week.
Went to New York, wears Timbs all the time now.
Right.
I definitely wear mine a lot. They're so
I
comfortable.
take my Timbs with me now.
Me too.
Okay.
I planned on it. I was about to ask you, like, bitch, you bring me your Timbs?
Yeah,
Because I am.
Shaw will. All right. Peace, y'all.
Bye, guys.